PSA for life, man. It's your boy 3-Letter Man. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. You see where to follow your boy at. Hit the like button also. I appreciate that. Y'all see the title of this one, man. Let's talk about it, man. For yourself, get over this cold. Shout out to my brother watching right quick. I know the vibes already. I know how we give it up. Love you, bro. Riding shotgun tonight right quick before him and I connect back again this week and everything like that. But I just want to talk about a few releases or projects coming up that obviously me and Watts will definitely talk about on these particular dates. I just want to get some content out there and dig you guys' brains on two projects that I'm talking about today. And at the end of this video, I'll be talking about Adin Ross and Joe Budden and Glass Malone and everything like that. But let's stay focused 3. Now, let's get to here right quick, man. Obviously, we know about MaxB. When did MaxB drop that project, y'all? Let's go look right quick. I want to look at something right quick. MaxB dropped his project on the infamous, hold on, the one that dropped recently. And you know what's funny about the MaxB project? I don't think between the 4 of us, I'm talking about me, Watts, my man M. Lang, and Mad Slander, none of us, between the 4 of us, had MaxB in our top 20. None of us did have that project. And obviously, I'm talking about Public Domain 7, The Purge. Max had, what, 29 joints on here? Ugh. I don't know how much he had on Stash before, but for the most part, I don't think he got the greatest of reviews. For the most part, I see a lot of people are not too pleased with it. Now, here's the thing. And I was trying to watch this the last time, and I were talking about this. When guys are doing like a bid for a long time, whether it's 5, 10 years, and then you get of a certain age, you kind of lose that step, right? I take it to reggae music right quick, with dancehall music with Vybz Kartel. I love Vybz Kartel, okay? Vybz Kartel is one of my favorite DJs, reggae dancehall artists of all time. He's definitely in my top 5. You know what I mean? Bob Marley's Bob Marley's an icon, right? I'm not even gonna play Bob Marley like that. And Bob Marley's not dancehall anyway. But in terms of dancehall music, Beanie Man, Bounty Killer, Sizzler. So those are my guys. Beanie, Bounty, Sizzler, Capleton also, and even though it's Mount Rushmore, 4 people, and Vybz Kartel. Shout out to Merciless and other Sanchez and those guys, you know, Barrington Levy. I grew up on Barrington Levy and all that, so I love reggae music. But the point I'm making is this. When I watch Kartel do the Freedom Hall, the Freedom concert he did, or the ones in Barclays Center and everything like that, son don't really got the Wayne and the Chris Brown with the dance moves. It ain't really like that no more, son. It really not like that anymore. So it's like, I like Vybz Kartel old music, before the bleaching and when he first bleached. But now I'm coming out of doing a bid. When he performs, he just looks, he's like an old man performing. You know what I'm saying? The vibe ain't really there no more like that. You know what I mean? The handles aren't there like that no more. You feel me? You can't dribble like that between the legs no more. And it's almost like MaxB, man. You know, some of y'all got a little gut there. You got to try to get a gym there, Max. Anyway, he's performing. It's like, I don't know. The joints ain't really hitting like that. And I guess the point I'm making is, Tupac might have been the one dude I can remember who got out of prison, who did a little stint, whatever. How long did Pac go? A couple of years, I think he did a Rikers, whatever. And came out as the man and did not lose a step. He didn't lose a step. Now, I'm not talking about selling our shows. I know y'all gonna say, oh, Vybz Kartel did 2 shows for the bar. Okay, we get all that. I'm just talking about in terms of performance. It ain't really like that. The breath control ain't there like that no more. And this, I guess I'm saying this with MaxB right now with that Public Domain thing. It wasn't like that, bro. It wasn't like that. You know what I mean? I know January 9th in a couple days, 4 days from now, he's dropping the Coke Wave 3.5 Narco. 22 songs. 22 songs. Metro Boomin, Harry Fraud, Dame Grease. Now, I'm wondering, are those the only producers, or are those the big name producers they have on there? They got other guys on there. And we know about Max and Dame Grease's chemistry and everything like that. So that's going to be very interesting. Harry Fraud, too, has done a lot of joints from those guys before. 22 songs. Oh, y'all, that's a lot of music, though. Man. Me and Watts got to break down 22 songs of Max being French. We're going to do it, though. Don't get it effed up. We're going to talk about it, though. But I'm just saying 22 joints. So, yeah, January 9th, in a couple of days, yeah, me and Watts will definitely be talking about that. And then I fast forward to my guy, Streetz. very much big fan of Rome Streetz on his show. If you saw me and Watson's back and forth, the RJ Payne versus Rome Streetz conversation and stuff like that, it got a little testy right there, you know what I mean? But we both rock a Rome Streetz. I probably rock a Rome a tad bit more because I think Rome is just dope. The Nas cosign, of course, something that was very big for Rome Streetz. We have Nas here, Jones, Nas Escobar, moving on your reproduction, who's actually publicly saying that you're that guy. And he is. Listen, bro, in terms of New York City hip-hop, man, let's be honest, in terms of rapping, East Coast, maybe, Sky's doing Rome Streetz, man. Hopefully Fab is back outside. Davies, I see you out there beefing with some dude about an old producer wanted you to jump on a track, and Dave didn't want to jump on the track and everything. Like, I get it, Dave. You know, the nigga was, he didn't want to look out for you at one particular time when your come up, and I guess it's not fun when the grabby got the gun now type shit. So, you know, you acting bougie. Dave, I ain't mad at you, brother. You know, I ain't gonna trip on that. Want to hear some more Fabulous. Do want to hear some more Fabulous and everything like that. So, you know, Rome Streetz also is dropping a project called the Smuggled Narratives, beats by Imported Goods, I believe the production. Never heard of those brothers before, Imported Goods. Common Boys, if you heard of these guys, please educate me, because I've never heard of these guys before called Imported Goods. But it's good to see Rome doing a first quarter drop. I'm happy for that. Yes, absolutely, because when he dropped the project, the Train Spotting project with Conductor, he dropped it in May. Was it May? Or March, it was May. It was May he dropped that project. And he dropped one project last year. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping, being the fact he's about to drop a project this early, right? I'm hoping that he drops another project before the year's out. I hope Rome's not dropping one project in January and then sitting out for the whole rest of the year. That's nuts. I know he's going to Thailand, I believe, the next day on the 11th or something like that, he said. So I'm going to be looking forward to that. Listen, no track listing, anything like that. So I'm very, I rock Rome Streetz heavy, man. I can't wait to hear him rap. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, man. Rome, Stove God, like Westside Gun got some dudes over there, man. Brother Tom, Boldy. The guy ain't going front, but Conway, Drumworks. We got Jay Ski and Seven, the Genius. And Benny got Fuego bass. How much Fuego? You need to drop some music, bro. El Camino, who I rock with. I ain't the biggest Ricky Hyde dude, but he cool. You know what I mean? And what's my other guy? Heem is nice also. He dropped any music last year? I don't know. But I rock with Heem, though. I actually like Heem a lot. I'm not going to front you. The All Eyes on Me project by Heem a couple of years ago was fire. If you have not going to listen to Heem, All Eyes on Me project, do yourself a justice. But I think Gun got the illest crew, man. You got Stovey, Rome, Boldy, oh my, and Brother Tom. Me and Brother Tom was kicking it back and forth on DM and shit like that. I'm gonna try to get Brother Tom on the show. Hey, Rome Streetz, man, I would love to get you on the show, brother. Respectfully, King. I know you be talking to these other guys about hip hop though, but over here though, it's a little different on this side of town when we talk this hip hop shit though, man. So I would like to get Rome on the show. You know what I'm saying? So they're January 11th. It's a project called Smuggled Narratives, beats imported by Goods, man. So no track listing. Now, I'm gonna wrap it up here with the Adin Ross, Joe Budden thing. This is and Glasses Malone and everything. And you know the story about Adin Ross having disparaging comments towards Doshi, calling her industry plant, calling her name basically. And brothers ain't rocking with that though, Adin Ross. I don't give a damn, brother. We're gonna protect our sisters at all costs. You ain't about to sit up here and just be disrespecting black women, brother. We not co-signing that. I don't give a rat's ass who else you get out like that and talk to them like that. We not playing that. So shout out to Glasses Malone. Shout out to my brother Watson, because we play over here also. We stood up for Doshi also. We ain't playing that over here. You know what I'm saying? So get in where you fit in, Adin Ross. We not jacking that, brother. You're not about to sit on a program with your racist ass, and I don't care if academics and other dudes co-sign you and everything like that. And what's up with you streamers really smelling yourselves like y'all really like that? So streamers run hip hop music now. They the ones, the movers and shakers. This is where we at right now. And listen, man. I ain't got no shade to Casa Knot and the rest of them dudes and everything. Like, even though Casa Knot was kind of wild, he didn't know who Wale was, but okay, it's Wale, right? Whatever. But yeah, man. I know Joe Budden had a few comments to make towards his brother right here. I know Glasses Malone had a few comments to make towards his brother right here. And he's talking about calling police and all this other weird-ish, man. Like, but let me see the thing here, because Watson had sent it to me earlier, man. Wait, this boy, he said something right. Hold on, let me get this out for y'all. So this Adin Ross in his whip talking kind of crazy here. All right here, so I'm going to play this for y'all right quick, and we get into this. Hold on.
I want to throw that ass on me. I'm going to catch that bitch.
Also, Joe Budden, you're a pussy. Fuck you. Let's link up. You know where I'm at. I got police with me, too.
He didn't even go to Gravedigger Mountain when Youngboy told him to, so you can't even take him.
I ain't gonna lie, Joe Budden, I got police with me, and I'm in your city. What's good? What do you want to do?
He's going to be scared when you say that.
Yo.
That's crazy, bro. You can sit up there and say, let's link up, and I got police with me. And either people think that's funny, or that's just like, that's wild, bro. You could talk crazy about somebody and call for the boys and say, you call the boys and stuff like that. He went on an academic show talking about he's already told the police he's feeling threatened by Joe Budden and shit like that. Come on, bro. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, and then Glasses Malone also, he said basically, you know, some of these streamers might have to be confronted. You might have to put belt to ass on some of these streamers, man, and make an example out of some of these young boys and shit. And I gotta be honest, I don't condone violence anymore. But I'm just saying, if Adin Ross got slapped up a little bit, roughed up a little bit, thrown in the lockers or thrown in the garbage can or got a wedgie, y'all don't think it's all about wedgie. You gonna cut a wedgie? Would I laugh? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. You know, see, here's the thing, man. Because you're a rich guy and everything like that, dudes that's around you, they don't really like you like that, brother. They're around you for the bread. They're around you because the lifestyle that you live and you're buying your friends, basically, man. Dudes ain't really rocking with you. They're not gonna bang out with you like that when shit get real. Like when they get real. You know what I'm saying? So if I was you, I would just tread lightly, man. Talking crazy and then telling people you feel threatened. Why do you feel threatened, though? You just told Joe Budden, let's link up. Let's link up. You out of pocket for that, brother. Let's link up. Link up and do what? What y'all gotta link up and do? Like, come on, man. Joe, man, you got bro, I don't know, man. Joe had beef for one of the Migos. Joe had beef for a young boy. So you gotta be careful with these youngsters, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. Leave comments at the bottom, man. It's your boy 3 Letter Man. PSA for life. Subscribe to the channel, man. Come on.